Instead of doing X, you go to your
Yeah,
partner.
yeah,
But yeah,
because
some people
people
still,
many times blame themselves.
yeah, some people don't, go to their partner repeatedly, and try to tell them that, look, this is what's happening, this is what's bothering me, this is the situation. How do we deal with this? Let's go to counseling. Let's try this. Let's try that. And nothing they do works.
Yeah.
What do they do next? Pack up and leave.
Yep.
All right.
Chop him.
That's a thought. Anyways, number 4 says, take it out. Talk it out, rather. Once you have had time to calm down, sit down with your partner and have an honest conversation. If you can help it, do it on neutral ground. Take it from me. I know everything good for confess. A public yet quiet place like a park or a coffee shop would be ideal. And it depends on your partner too, because if you have an aggressive partner who
you can talk
who
and
hold you
reason,
and
man.
wheel across the fence, across the park, whether you go to a park, coffee shop or not,
Well,
be careful what you say to some people.
Sometimes the person quiet too.
Yeah, at
and
first.
Yeah.
That alone make them blow
Tick
the
them
top,
off.
tick
Yep.
them, yeah? And they snap. So be careful. You have to know your partner away before you can know what to tell them and what not to say, yeah? All right, so coffee shop or the park would be ideal. This will prevent both of you from making a scene. And for those who don't mind making a scene, then it's not a good idea, yeah? Discussing what happened is the best way to move on. Before the meeting, gather all the information. That is rude. What's going on for me now? I don't know what I touched, man. Almost nothing. All right, thank you. This will prevent both of you from making a scene. Discussing what happened is the best way to move on. Before the meeting, gather all the information you have and keep in mind all the questions you want to ask. You also have to remember to read between the lines. You should know your spouse better than anyone else, so you'll be able to tell when he or she is lying. Them man, you know what it is? Sisters, good luck. If you
Brethren's good luck. Good luck, God them.
If you sense something is off,
On a lie.
press harder on a liar.
On a liar.
Press harder and you will get the information you need in no time.
And that right there is a lie, because that is where people get angry when you're asking the questions and then people don't want to answer them or try to go around the thing. That would piss persons off.
Yep. Okay. You also have to remember, okay, we read that part already. You also have to discuss their reasons for cheating. Like, seriously? This allows you to pinpoint where your relationship took a turn for the worse, and it can lead you towards finding a solution to your problems. Pack your bags. Number 5, don't get obsessed. It is natural to want to know everything, such as where this person is from, what they look like, to what your partner liked about this person, and so on. That's true, you know. But remember that the less you know, the better it is for you. Amen.
Is that what she said? That's what's there?
Yes, that's what's there.
The less you know, the better it is?
Yeah.
Not for everybody.
Keep this person on the outside and try not to personalize or connect with them. Also, never ever compare yourself to this person.
Well, that one to know.
That's hard for some people to do, you know. Believe me.
That one to know.
Yeah.
But I believe, well, as again, it depends on the person. Knowing will help. It will help, because if you have something in the back of your mind, if you say, yo, there's some unsettlement, some unease, you need to get...
You still want a personal relationship, you need closure.
You need closure. And
then there are others who will say, when I don't know, I'll just forget it and move on with my partner. While others will say, if I know, I can make informed decisions. Let alone, less than a couple of years or a month, I find out something that I can't deal with. Then I'm in this thing. I want to know straight up. So I either stick and work it out,
right.
or I go.
Make up your mind on
so
your own.
To each his own, yeah?
True.
All right. So this one, don't be obsessed. Keep this person on the outside and try not to get too personal or too connected to them or with them. Also, never ever compare yourself to the person. There is no reason why you should feel bad about the way you look, dress, and feel. The last thing you want to do is to cheapen yourself inside and out. So, Don't look and say, boy, I'm not as slim. And, oh boy. We didn't. We did not create lies and bun. Oh no. Oh no, man, I cannot blame about man short and from Bible days, this, that, and Solomon, this. How no create it? Moving along. So don't compare yourself to the other person, the lady he was with, or the man she was with, and say, boy, me don't look as good as him. Me don't look as good as she. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right? Believe in yourself and have some self-esteem, man. Number 6, think of those who are affected.
Yo, find film woman to and put on peace pan film woman. And that's how the things.
Can I worms, you know?
Yeah.
Think of those who are affected. Obviously, if you have kids, they should be the ones you think about first. Worrying, this is debatable. Worrying about how it is going to affect them should you break up with your spouse is normal. Worrying about how it is going to affect them should you stay with your spouse and be unhappy is also normal. When deciding whether to stay or go, your children are the main priority. And before I go any further, the person who texted me earlier and asking for advice, at the same time, you have things that you can probably stick and stay and work out, and some things you really can't stick and stay and work out, because if the man buff you, batter you, and you're there with your daughter, she's gonna probably grow up thinking, oh, okay, I hate my dad. He beats on my mom. He kicks her down. What's up her mouth? Knock her out, that kind of things. Or, ooh, you know what? It's okay for a man to abuse me in a couple of years from now. So I'm gonna stick, so you have to be careful what you're sticking and staying in, whether you have kids or not. Your kids are there. Can you handle your kids developing these traits, or practicing these kind of things as they grow older and seeing these things? Weigh that.
Right now, if a man talk too hard when my daughter reach her age, and if a man talk too hard and spit catch her, now you have a problem.
Oh.
So make him know from now.
I'm if it tell you.
Oh.
This one says, just because mommy and daddy are together does not mean that the kids will be happier. That's right. Well said. You have no idea how many people stay in angry and loveless marriages and use their kids as an excuse to stay together. Why let your kids endure a loveless, tension-filled household when they can have 2 loving homes? I totally agree. At the end of the day, it all comes down to how both of you are going to get over this hurdle and what sort of setup you will have for your kids. As hard as this is, staying or leaving should only be determined once you figure the pros and the cons out together, or even if separately if you have to.
True.
Yeah? 7, and we're coming up on a break in a minute. But as we mentioned, number 6, think of those who are affected. Really and truly, those parents who stick and stay and they're living the miserable lives, sleeping in separate beds, worrying every minute. I think they're wicked. They're putting them. But think they're wicked.
Yes-ish. Because that's what your kids see.
What values? Yeah, what values are you instilling in them?
True.
It's bad enough when they go out there and see it on TV, see all these negative behaviors of family on TV and wherever, other media.
But if you have the house together, somebody have to move.
Sell it, man.
Sell it and split
Sell
the money.
it and yes, man.
And as him say, have 2 separate happy homes.
Yes, where the children can visit each other. If a stepdad is there, if he's a good man, you want to have a stepdad and he treats your children fine, loves your children as much as he loves you, fine. And vice versa for the woman. And if they're not good enough, either run them out too and stay with the pitney by yourself. You know, but you find homes where the children are nowadays are growing up, they need good, positive, motivating family structures to
right
be
now,
in.
Right now, told me know say my daughter love things that the stepmama there. I have to go prepare for spending now. But you know from now, 10:30 ladies and germs going up on a break.
We soon come back on Real Talk.
This is Styles FM.
For the best quality in sound
reinforcement and backlining, Native Audio. We have professional engineers with over 20 years of experience. So call us and we'll take care of your parties, wedding receptions, barbecues, conferences, and small stage shows. Crystal clear sound, Native Audio. Our prices are the best. Call us at 871-5212. That's 871-5212. Native Audio. We make your events audible.
WAW, the Caravan of Love. What a Wednesday! This and every Wednesday from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. Strong takes you on a caravan of love songs. 4 hours of love songs on Styles FM, the People Station, 96.1, 96.7, www.stylzfm.com. Don't miss it. What a Wednesday! The Caravan of Love.
Take us to work. Take us on the go. Take us wherever you go. Styles FM.
Take Styles FM with you on the go. The number for USA 213-992-4360. That's 213-992-4360. And for the United Kingdom, 033-0010-3322. That's 033-0010-3322.
Styles FM.
This feeling is taking over me. I'm so excited.
What? Feel the euphoria.
Tuesdays from 5 to 9 p.m. with the Master Mixer Musical Maestro Digital Team.
Giving a total satisfaction with melodies and memories by the score. With the widest selection of genres and hits. So you don't know that program you turn up, you know. So you know Patek's a full dance, the one you slap with.
Digital and we are party. Yeah, we flawless. Euphoria the program. Every Tuesday.
5 to 9. Every Tuesday.
With the Musical Maestro Digital Team.
Have so many questions and so few answers about love, life, romance, family, friends, money, men, women, and the birds and the bees. If you know what I mean, then tune in to Real Talk for real answers this and every Monday night from 9 to 12 with Lady Cleo and Daddy Rude, only on Styles 96 FM. Real Talk, where we unearth what's real and not what's ideal.
Today on Daddy Road, you always know the story. Give we pass it and when we comment, we and you have fear war. No, seriously. Him that foreign and him don't know what the picnic that do long time. If him did know that long time, why never put stoppage to it? So me no business if choose to do it long time. We are talking about now, when you go catch her in the place now, and that we are talking about. You see what I say? You go catch her and do whatever. We don't say tertiary institution. So me figure say she got college or university. Where the F in business if the girl wants to. Our father, him should no business. She adult no wanna do her own thing. So me no business. So you want chat about no damn family, nothing. Him should not go there. So she a big woman and she a do what she a do. Him shouldn't care. He shouldn't bother him that much. Yeah, nobody want to see them opinion have sex, but I mean, she a big woman, him should not chat them sitting the way my chat say. So now we, just my opinion. Sorry for you.
Wow, ladies and germs, that's what that's what I go through on a weekly basis, right? From various listeners. So, and just stay tuned. You'll hear the reason why our listener
was so
abusive.
Passionate. Yes, about
abusive against the situation that we're going to discuss tonight. And we were at number 7.
Yes, we were. All right. At the end of the day, it comes down to how both of you are going to get over this hurdle and what sort of setup you will have for your kids. As hard as it is, staying or leaving should only be determined once you figure out the pros and the cons together. Number 7 says, ask yourself if you can live with it. So when you leave the man, ladies, ask yourself, can you live with it? When you walk away from this lady, gentlemen, ask yourself, can I live with this? Something else, to really think about is whether you have the capacity to forgive your partner for cheating. So can you live with even staying? Yeah? Can you live with forgiving them? If you decide that you can live with it, then you have to realize that rebuilding the trust is not going to happen overnight. Some people still struggle with it years later. That's so true. If you know that forgiving and forgetting is not in the cards, then leave now and do not prolong it. As easy as it is for
That's
people to
true.
say that forgiveness is a choice, it is really difficult. It is a really difficult choice that you have to make. Deciding to trust and love the person who so rudely disrespected your love and trust is not an easy feat. True. You also have to decide if you can handle it if it happens again. No, unless a mistake one big everlasting pin. You do this thing over and over, you know, it happened already, and you gotta continue. Me can't manage a part there, me not lie. My top a blow now.
What you mean?
Coming to you.
When is it over and over?
Do not be surprised if it does. Although some partners who strayed never do it again, many do, and you may just be one of the unlucky ones who has to live with it. You know, I just say, if it's true, you know. Them say, well, why you do one time, you will do again. It doesn't happen for everybody, but why? If him cheat ladies repeatedly, you're going to continue, you know, looking over and over and over and say, okay. And if he just keeps doing it, you're going to say, okay, they did it already on me. And some of them men, them, you know, because them keep on doing this thing, yeah. They hook up with Marie and they hook up with Jane. Sorry, Marie, hush. They hook up with Susan and so on. And you forgive them. They think it is okay to keep doing it. Then guess what happens to no ladies? Sometimes you blow your top. Sometimes your top blow.
Blow the top.
You know what? Moving to number 8. Prepare for change. The final thing that you have to do when deciding whether to stay or go is to prepare for change. No matter what you decide, things will be different. Whether you are going to move on and have to adjust to the change, or living somewhere new, or if you stay and have to prepare for a strenuous time rebuilding the trust, expect change to happen. The silver lining is that you know it is going to happen, so you can prepare yourself for it. If you do decide that you want to keep on working on your relationship despite infidelity, take the time to consider that one act of unfaithfulness can affect everything else in your life.
Infidelity if you're married.
Pardon me?
Infidelity is if you're married.
No.
I mean no.
No.
Oh.
No. Consider the situation carefully before you take a stand and decide to stay together. So consider the situation carefully before you take a stand and decide if you're going to stay together or not. You know what happens to some people though? Sad to say.
They get cuff?
They get cuff too, yeah.
Okay.
But some of the cuff not so bad. But they see the signs, some real serious signs.
Yes.
That, hey, I think I ought to pack up and go. I should go. I should leave this man. I should leave this woman. And they don't. And sad to say, many times you see some of those cases ending up in murder. That's the sad part, because what I think happens is, over time, if a woman is being beaten continually for every little thing, over time,
not
at all, exactly. Over time, she might just find herself snapping one day.
True.
She might take it and all them makeup back, which me not in, by the way. This makeup love thing and this makeup sex and all them something after, you know, just done butter buff me. Oh no, it's not going to work out. And over time, these women, some of them just keep taking, and the one time they might decide to just defend themselves, it might end up in a fatal blow.
True.
Right? So you have to know when it's really enough, when enough is really enough. And if you find out, say, the person that the things were aggravated over and over, the person who texted earlier, if you see where this thing is getting to you, it make you feel like you got insane. You feel like you don't know what to do with yourself. And your mind gone to one place sometimes. And you feel like you hate them and you can't stand them and you're so aggressive.
Yep.
Warning sign. Pack your kid. But still with a relative in the meantime so they can sort yourself out or something. And you worthless men out there who, because the woman decides she can't deal with it no more, you're butter before too much, you're not supporting the child, you're not whatever.
But
there is no support base there.
Not for the time you left the smother said them not left you. So what you gonna do?
Huh?
I mean, huh?
No, if it is
it happens.
If it is, yes, I agree. If it is that the woman is not or the man is not happy, they're not comfortable, they are living in misery, why do you want them to stick and stay in there with you? They're miserable. Let them go. If you love them any at all, let them go.
Yeah, you're miserable. Me not miserable. Me good. Everything jiggy.
No, but seriously, people, seriously, don't hang on to the man or hang on to the woman, and then you reach a point where you can kill yourself, kill a woman and kill yourself and them something, because if you can't have her, nobody else can have her.
No, sir.
Men, if you're not happy, talk your talk. Come together nice and decent if you can, and talk. Say, look, I really care about you, but right now I really swear this is not profiting me. I'm not happy in this relationship anymore. I'm out. Make the woman go out of business, make the man go out in business, and you move on. Bigger fish out there, sharks are. Well,
we no
I don't
want
like
no
sharks,
big
but
fish. Straight.
fat fish out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fatter fish out there.
Yeah.
Yes, your face. Anyway, peeps, that's it for the article. Well, yes.
Yes.
That's it for the
And
article
we got
tonight.
some-
And
Maybe we have some text.
yes, let's see if the text line is hooking up right now. Remember, the number is 453-1444 and 954-338-7973. All right, peeps? All right, here we go with this one. Good night, guys. Hey, I'm in a relationship for 1 year now.
If me ever say that, I go say me gay. That not sound right.
That's the difference between a man and a woman.
Yo.
My boyfriend is weak-hearted. So she's in it for 1 year now. Her boyfriend is weak-hearted. Let me see why she said that. But trying to follow his friends and the crowd. Things happen. I told him I want us to be apart. All of a sudden, he's the loving type.
What does weak-hearted mean? Is it medically or?
No, it ain't medical. It's not medical. Him is not a player, and
Yes,
him friend him a
aggressive,
try
sir.
a player, and him friend him out there a run around, and he just wants to be a part of that too.
Me used to do that.
Them now fit
Most
in.
of the time I really that with me. I tell you the truth.
In other words,
Me that
probably
some
she's
friend
saying,
I tell you the truth. Me can't make my friend them a run the thing, so. And me just them a talk and me can't join the conversation.
faint-hearted. You're faint-hearted.
Make me drop down heart. Make me drop down heart.
No, I guess what she's saying is that he is not that type of person in terms of
My friend them a
he,
do it and everybody laugh off
he
of me.
is the more soft and probably emotional type. You
And would
know,
do that then, man?
loving and whatever, yes. Because she say, after, of course, she said she's going to leave, him come now and say, you know, all of a sudden he's a loving type. So he's loving her up enough for her to stay, but because his friends are out there doing the thing, he's pressured to feel accepted. Men, know yourselves.
No.
And age is not going to be any respecter of persons, you hear?
Remember the robbers.
All right.
And if you don't use robbers, you don't do nothing.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, my hand can't get to stretch over there.
Look, I have something for you. If you ever, let me show you this. I have a message for you. Look at this. Look, read that.
Tell Cleo to stop hit you. Is this from your wife?
Lord, nobody
Okay, so we
read
can continue reading then. That's innocent child abuse. Once it's not Miss J sending that one to me, make good. Fitzroy, hi, sweetie, how you doing? Oh boy. Taria says, if it's about the apple, I am not reading it, Taria.
Read it, man.
I see the word apple. Oh Lord. Yes, Lady Cleo. Me love apple bad. Oh, and guess what? She loves star apple, pineapple, as long as it have apple. Oh boy. Oshti, if I had known that I've kept the apple off air. Osh. I won't do it to you again. You hear, darling? Osh. All right. So you have custard apple too. She like custard apple too?
I have no
I guess
idea.
what she said once it named apple. All right, people. So that's it for the text line for now.
Yep.
And of course, keep those messages coming in. All right, and remember, you can, as soon as we start going into the topic, or we're going to the topic, then of course you can call us up or send us a message as we go throughout. All right.
So we're gonna go straight into the
Topic, the article for tonight,
for tonight. And people, remember the phone lines are open early. This one is gonna be a heated one. Me get a whole heap of cuss out and bun out from there, and me have some bone and some all kind of sitting for pick with some people. You know, hear one of them a while ago, But call me and go on. It's alright. You know what? You ready for read the thing?
I'm into the apple. Yes.
Lord have mercy on the apple. You and the gardener Eve.
And she can still stand up. I like that.
The apple there.
All right. So.
And tell a friend to tell a friend, people. Please call them up because you don't want them miss this thing tonight. No, cause this thing tonight. Right now, I'll agree, but go and talk.
Oh, I'm trying to find you first. Give me that phone over there because this phone here on Facebook and all kind of something. Dear Real Talk, I am distressed at this moment. I have a daughter attending a prominent tertiary institution. She's well behaved and reserved. Silent River. Hallelujah. She didn't do so well last semester, and I thought because her mother and I recently separated and to be divorced that may have had an effect on her. So I flew to Jamaica to give her some moral support and money for school. When I got to her room on the dormitory, I saw my daughter performing orally explicit acts on a young man, who I presume that is her boyfriend. I couldn't watch. You're not supposed to. Cruff. Her mother has no control and is taking up for the girl. I'm done with them. The Earth Star. It's like me lose 2 women one time. How me for deal with this? Going to bring up my son and done with the 2 of a kind.
Yeah.
Hey, dear Real Talk, I am distressed at the moment. I have a daughter attending a prominent tertiary institution. She's well behaved and reserved. She didn't do so well last semester, and I thought because her mother and I recently separated and to be divorced that may have had an effect on her. So I flew to Jamaica to give her some moral support and money for school. When I got to her dormitory to the dormitory, I saw my daughter performing orally explicit acts on a young man. I couldn't watch. Her mother has no control.
None.
And is taking up for the girl.
Yeah.
I'm done with them.
Yeah.
My Earth Star is like me lose 2 women at one time. How me to deal with this? You know what, I'm gonna bring up my son and done with it. 2 of them.
Done with it, 2 of them.
2 of a kind.
Yeah, man. All jazz.
Okay.
All jazz, the 2 of them. Boy,
No. Why? May have enough issues with that topic, yeah.
I have a lot of issues with people who's been attacking me about this topic.
Something wrong with the father there.
Nothing wrong with him, man.
Something wrong with him.
Nothing wrong with him.
No. Did she fail out?
She failed him test.
Did she fail the semester? The year?
What it says that
she did not do so well.
She didn't
does
do so
not
well.
mean that she failed. So number 1 in money, all right. I guess you would have wanted to see some A's, but she got some B's and some C's.
She got some BJ's.
Yes. But she never failed. Did she get pregnant and drop out of college? No.
We don't know if she dash way.
Exactly. So let us leave it alone. There's no evidence of a baby. At the road. Okay. All right.
That was a threat, people who can see. All right.
No. How old is this child?
20.
20.
Yes.
The last time we checked, we have the age of consent, which is supposed to be increased.
I'm gonna call in tonight, no people, because me have some people for cuss off, you know.
Me on both sides. The last time I checked, age of consent, which is 16, should be, in my opinion, should definitely be increased.
To 21.
Yes, something like that. Yeah? Or 20. But it is that she's 20, she's an adult, ain't it? She's eligible.
She's an adolescent.
No.
Yes.
18 and over, you're able to vote, you're able to smoke.
Yeah, but you're 21.
Smoke. Excuse me?
Isn't it 18 to 21? You're an adolescent. And then at 21 and over,
if she can vote, she adult enough to make other decisions.
Then all you do, people, if I saw you go now make a pit the numerate. can't vote.
You know what? But seriously, she's an adult. So I don't understand.
Adolescent.
I don't understand is Quam, you know, what's the quirk he has? What's his issue with this?
What people that make
No. Get me straight.
Oh, you mean what the man is?
Hold on, man.
Read that what Jody answer. Read that. No, read it. Me not like it. Nobody read it. No, me say
So
nobody read it. Me not like
gonna
it.
stop being a parent because his daughter giving head. I understand he is hurt, but now more than ever, he needs to be there for her and explain that she should wait until she find a good husband to give to. I agree with your point, girl. Laugh out loud, yeah, but seriously, step up and be a dad and stop run from the problem. Now, let me ask him this. The hot, sexy chick where him a talk to now, who could very well be 25, who is giving you that same treatment. You're telling her, look, honey, you know what? You just finished college. You don't get no work yet. Don't do this to me. Don't do this. Wait until we're married. Wait until we start out properly, and then you start giving me that kind of treatment. Right now, sweetheart.
Oh, we are talking about.
Hold on, man. Hold on, my youth.
Oh, we really are talking
right
about.
now, honey. I care about you. I have a daughter in college, and I would not want.
Oh, we are talking about.
Let me finish, honey.
can't believe
I
I hear
would
this.
not want my daughter to be doing this to any man. So guess what? Right now, honey, don't do this to me until I put the ring on your finger. Is he gonna be telling that girl that?
Cleo,
Will he be telling that girl that? May I ask you a question?
Listen, go on and me play now because I look like you're still like yarn, you know. Look like you're still like yarn.
My point is, him not tell him at like a chick that said don't do X and don't do Y because he might enjoy it. Now, if this young lady have a boyfriend and she decides...
Which boyfriend?
I don't want a girlfriend, I want a young man.
You know you can talk on the man money, you know.
But then he doesn't know their level of relationship.
The man see it.
And he did not see you when he was reciprocating.
What do you mean by reciprocate? What do you mean by reciprocate?
Turn
What do you mean?
upside down, yeah.
No, man. What do you mean? The man a big man.
He did not... Who's a big man?
Him.
Whoever she was with?
No, wait a minute.
I'm saying
the
father
father never say. No, it don't matter. It don't matter. No fair go on.
The
None
father
time.
did not see when he was reciprocating the same kind of treatment to the
My
daughter.
girl, we don't even know. At the end of the age,
No, hold on. This young lady, obviously, maybe she has gone through a rough patch because they separated. They grew up together. She grew up seeing her mother and father together. Now they separate, going through divorce. Going through divorce and all that. So it's affecting her a little bit psychologically. If she's an adult.
Then I wait upon that.
It's messing up her meds. So to stay afloat and not to fail out. She is probably trying to find...
Oh, that's why the man said the two of them are two of a kind.
No,
wanna see it?
I'm just saying, I am...
The mama I take up for the picnic.
Me not care what him want to say, as our texter we heard earlier. Look here, on a serious note, I think while it is that it's not the most pleasant of sights to see,
Listen,
yeah,
you're
at the
walking.
same time, he does not know what she is doing when he's not around, or when we're in control, all what she do. She's an adult.
Then that's why I feel so the man I do what him I do right now. The man I withdraw. Simple.
Look here, when he was supposed to be there and motivate and mold her from a tender age and tell her certain things, he wasn't there to do it.
It means that the man never did have to do it. You see it? The man upon the ice.
She was a barrel child.
Listen, don't worry about that.
She was
you
a
love
barrel
a barrel
child.
though. You love a barrel.
Can go on, it's got something nice up on the barrel sometime. But he should have been there, father figuring her all along. And chances are too. Had he been there telling her all the...
Then why did he come
No.
fly down for give her moral support?
Look, I'm hear some things probably and hear some things that go on. No. but coming down and coming unannounced that, hey,
I mean
come on,
unannounced.
Man. Come on, man. It's an adult. You're going to see your daughter, call her up and say, sweetie, hey, that is in Jamaica, you know.
No, sir. No, hold on. That part
and if you were communicating as effectively as you ought to have been with your daughter, should I know say, yeah, come She tell Mr. Joe, said, Joe, honey, don't show up tonight.
You
Daddy
sound like
will-
your mama, you know. Trust me, no one of the man and not with the mama and the picnic.
Don't show up today
Trust
because my
me.
daddy's coming, and you know what? I'm not sure if we're ready for the introductions just yet. So don't show up this evening. I will see you tomorrow. Love
My
you,
girl,
honey.
let me tell-
Bye.
I need to add something to
If
that.
he had just communicated
need
with
to
her
add something
that
to
he
that.
was coming, he would not have
I
come and seen
need
what
to
he's not
add
supposed to see.
something to that. A lot of men. Lord God, I don't even want to
Lick him your hair, hold on. Yes, it's corrected to dumb animals, but him deserve it. Laugh out loud, Marie. Thank you, Marie.
Where? Look, you know how much man fly down. They have to find a work and fly down and call him woman and say your baby, you know, some man roll up. And me can tell you now, the bonner man enjoy himself up to 1 hour before you reach your yard, me done. So, what you are talk about, we not join that.
But I not see heart no leap.
Well, make your heart leap in a 1 hour go on.
This message here says, good night, family. Good night, my peeps. First, I think him rude and should not call him daughter gal. Second, he should talk to her about it.
No,
if
sir.
he has an issue.
You mean if?
Maybe he had not really...
Hold on, Cass. These ladies write it?
Maybe he had not really been there for his daughter emotionally, but only financially. Me tell you, Barrel Pickney. When being a parent requires both. Thank you, Denise in New Jersey. Hey, New Jersey family, big up yourselves. So, you see, my fly don't know if we come gay. Moral support, because if you say she had tell the thing a different way.
No, the
break
school,
up.
the school
A
thing
school
a
of
drop.
stress.
Yeah, the man money a burn up.
School of stress.
Yeah.
Family life not going well.
We're not sure for that.
She's a barrel child. A pair of finances she a get. And pretty close. No moral, no love and no nothing. So this look one time now after she turned adult now. You can get her moral support.
She's an adolescent.
She's already found.
Me no way rush
She
it.
has already found oral support from. She has found support elsewhere. So that is a little bit too late. So all he had to do was just to turn, close his eye, and pretend it was a dream. It was all a dream. And just turn him back and go.
You're dreaming. You're dreaming. You're so dreaming.
You know what you're doing?
What am I doing?
You are internalizing this whole thing.
Oh, you mean?
And you're putting it to Port Mahoney. And you're imagining.
If me they do that right now, me broke all the mic here. Me broke all the stand. Me mash up the table. How we you talk about kick out the glass? Me not reach there so yet.
Look at me short.
Oh, I make you know that.
No, but Daddy Road. What kind of problem could he have to the point where he got done with her? I'm going to send him son and ignore